back to Trends and Friends. The Father's Gift is a new book written by a Red Raider and tells us about the journey of his family and what he's learned along the way. Here to tell us about the book is the author himself, Sixtus Adebong. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, Elizabeth.
Of course, thanks for coming. A very interesting, a lot of content covered in the book, a lot of different kind of areas and themes. But before we get into maybe each individual thing, tell me about, if someone hasn't read the book or they're interested, kind of what is an overall synopsis of the book?
So the book is about my family's journey from a poverty, disease-stricken part of Africa, when my dad faced some major challenges from a child, as a child, and how he migrated from the village in search of hope, and how that hope led him to find his faith, his identity, and his own way of giving back, which led to some major sacrifices for him to send me to the United States to study. Right,
and obviously it has to do a lot with your father, but talks about you two and some of the things that you've accomplished, because you have a great organization right here that's based out of Lubbock. Tell me a little bit about that.
So our organization is called Purpose Medical Mission, and it's a non-profit organization that was founded right here in Lubbock, Texas, by friends, colleagues, and businessmen and people who went with me to Cameroon for the first mission trip.
Right.
And they came back with their stories and shared their stories with their families, and they thought they wanted to go back and see what they could do to help. But Purpose Medical Mission is different because we really believe in sustainable charity.
Okay.
Help people take care of themselves.
Right, exactly. So not just giving people something, but showing them how they can do it for themselves.
Absolutely.
So when you leave, they can continue to thrive.
Yes, ma'am.
Love that. If anyone wants to buy the book or come visit you, I understand you're going to be in town in a couple of weeks. Tell me about how people can get the book.
So they can get the book on Amazon. It's available on Amazon.com, My Father's Gift. We will be having a book signing at Barnes & Noble on September the 22nd.
Okay, and that's going to be at the Barnes & Noble at the South Plains Mall, so make sure to go check that out. If you had to sum it up, why did you decide you wanted to write this book? Obviously, I feel like you have a lot of life experience, that you've done a lot more than maybe a lot of other people. I'm much younger, but I was like, oh, this is so cool. Yeah. Tell me about why you decided to write the book.
Well, it started as a journal. Someone inspired me to write a journal for my children, and they said, nobody can tell your story better than yourself. And it started as a journal, and it ended up becoming a book because a friend introduced me to a publisher, and they read the journal and said, hey, we have a book that can really inspire people to believe in themselves and to face their challenges and use their challenges to be better people, better citizens of this country and the world.
Love that. You probably have written a pretty good journal when someone tells you you can publish a book out of it, right? If anyone is wanting more information about you or the book, do you have a website?
So my website is sixtusadebong.com.
All right.
And they can get more information about the book, about myself, and about my my organization.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
It's a good read, and like I said, he's a Red Raider, so what else do you need to know? Thank you very much. Guns
Thank you
up,
so
right?
much. I appreciate it.
Of course, up next, details on a program that makes it easy for everyone to communicate. Stay with us.